Hey y'all, happy Saturday. It is a beautiful freaking day today. I am literally just now leaving this open house. So like I was telling y'all last time, I was supposed to go see two houses today. Today is January the 9th, 2021. And of course, the townhouse I was gonna go see, it literally went under contract Friday morning. That was a bummer, but you know, trust God's timing. That's all I can do. But I just left this open house that was here. Wait, was I supposed to turn? Wait, no, I think I'm good. And I've been in there for about 30 minutes just looking at everything. I did a couple walkthroughs by myself just to look at everything. I did take a few videos at the house, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to post that in this video. I've never attempted to do such a thing, so we'll see how that works out. But overall, the house is really cute. The only thing is, he did admit when he was talking to someone else, because there were several other people there, is that there is a foundation issue in the garage area. And he had a little diagram. It was a particular area that was that has a foundation issue, and it causes the laundry door to not shut properly. And I got that on the video. And she had an estimate about how much it would be to fix, but the estimate was old. It was not something that was current, but the estimate at that time was about $3,800. So that, and then another person, while they were outside, came back in and asked the real estate agent, because the owner wasn't there, it was just the agent, had asked about the gutters on the home because there was none on the outside. And he stated that the house was freshly painted as of last year. That was what he said, freshly painted. Now when I think about fresh paint, I'm thinking the last few months, last few days. He said it was painted last year. And I'm like, okay, well, is she gonna put them back on? Because you know, gutters aren't really cheap. I mean, you can get some for cheap probably, but if you want some low maintenance ones, those are not cheap. But she was not planning to put them back on the house prior to her departure. And they are only accepting offers today through 5 o'clock. And today they're only doing this open house from 1 to 3. So I can already tell this is going to be a pass for me. Like, that is 100% not enough time for me to consider this home. And I also want to point out, this house has only been on the market for a week. Literally, I think today makes probably 7 days since this has been on there. Because the last time I talked to y'all, I had just found this house, and I think I posted a video a week ago. So I was like, well, damn. So it turns out the homeowner, she's moving to Wisconsin. She has a house that she's supposed to be moving to in April. So she's looking to sell the house clearly before then, but she is willing to make an adjustment if whoever buys it wants to move in prior to. Now, my concern was, and y'all see this in the video if I can get this on there properly, or try to insert some pictures from the video, there is shit all over that house. Old girl was clearly, that is trifling as hell. Why this car in front of me just threw a cup out the fucking window? Oh, people are so fucking gross. Old girl's an antique collector, and there is literally stuff from the rooter to the tutor in there, literally. But it was a cute house. I really could see, like, if I had more time to think about it, and if once an inspector comes out, they have more time to really assess what the home needed, I think it could have been a cute fit. It has a nice little porch in the front, nice little patio in the back. The neighborhood was, you know, quiet. There wasn't cars all over the place. It was clean. But I definitely would not be able to make a decision by 5 o'clock today, because the real estate agent was like, well, you know, they already have a few offers, and that she's only accepting offers today till 5 p.m. But he couldn't even tell us. He said the roof was 13 years old, so that's probably something that's going to need to be replaced. He also mentioned that The water heater, he didn't know how new it was. But my thing is, if you're trying to sell a house this quickly, this information should have been readily available. Yes, of course, the home is going to get an inspection, but you know, people came today, myself included, with their questions ready. Like, what's really good? What's the tea on this house? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I'm not gonna say homeboy was fumbling, because like he did have some answers, he just didn't have the complete answer. Like I asked him, you know, what is this one of those areas where they only offer certain internet providers? Because I noticed in one of the bedrooms where the router was, that it was an AT&T one. I'm not a satellite girl, personally speaking. I've had Xfinity for years, and I don't see me leaving them anytime soon. My Wi-Fi at the crib is great. I rarely have problems with them. So, and then AT&T is high as hell. I ain't got time. Nah, we're not doing that. So I'm asking him about that, and he was like, well, I don't know. That was his favorite thing to say today, was that he didn't know. And I'm like, my G, what do you know? How you trying to sell a house and you don't know nothing? You need to know everything. And I was like, I mean, mind you, this is my first time looking at a house, and it's actually really exciting now that I just said that out loud. Lovely. I can't believe I just did that. I feel so grown. But you know, it's just crazy. It's just crazy how I feel like he was low-key ill-prepared. And I'm like, how are you gonna have a house on the market for a week? Then your open house is only 2 hours long. 2 hours long. It's from 1 to 3. It's 1:35 right now. And I was in there for 30 minutes myself, because I came a little bit before 1, but he let me in. So that's how I feel about that. I'm gonna definitely try to insert footage. It might take me a minute, but I'm gonna try my best to have this video up today so it's fresh. And y'all, to be honest, child, this house that I just saw and the townhouse that just went under contract, that was pretty much my only options. Like, everything else is already under contract, it's sold, or you know, it's out of my price range. And there was a house that I saw like around 2 o'clock this morning, because I was up looking at houses that just came on the market, but they don't have no pictures of the house yet. But it was a 3-bedroom 2-bath, so I'm just keeping an eye on it to see, like, you know, how you gonna post the description with no crib? What was the point of that shit? I don't understand at all. But it was quaint, I will say that. I think it was really cute. If it didn't have so many issues, like possibly needing a new roof, the foundation problem, up in the air about the water heater, up in the air about what else was it? What did I just say? The water heater. And, you know, not knowing certain things. Because I also forgot to mention, she is keeping the appliances there. So the stove, the microwave, the refrigerator, and the washer and dryer, she's all keeping there. Like, now the washer and dryer looked old to me. The stove was new as of 2018. It was a gas stove. And I believe the microwave too. Now the washer and dryer looked really outdated to me, and so did the refrigerator. And it was a white refrigerator. What Nene said, oh God, not a white refrigerator. I don't even watch that show, but I know that scene because I've seen it on social media so many times. But and then the island, it took up so much of the kitchen. Like, the kitchen wasn't huge, but it's like, if that island wasn't there, you would have more space to maneuver around. And then I don't know what those things are called, so if somebody can understand what I'm about to try to describe in the comments, let me know. Because you know how in the dining room, I don't know if it's called a china cabinet, but I feel like I've heard it called by another name, and I think it starts with a D as in dog, where it like it's big, and it's like pretty much just a I don't even know how to say it. I'll try to point to it in the video if I could post a picture of it. But that was detachable, and she also has a makeshift fireplace in there. It's like, it's not one. I guess it was just there for the aesthetics. I don't know what that was about. I also had asked the realtor, like, you know, since she has a lot of stuff in there, like, y'all, from top to bottom, there are items in that house, since, you know, she collects shit, right? But I was like, since she has so much stuff, and some of that stuff, look, it's been sitting there forever. I'm like, is she going to get this home professionally cleaned before she heads out, or at least the carpet or something? Like, is it going to be cleaned? I mean, of course, I would be cleaning any house that I'm going to move into several times, deep clean. But it's just, when you have stuff sitting there that long and like it's just festering there, like that's gross. I guess that's just what I would do if I was selling a house, but other people don't, be thinking like that. But he was like, she has an allowance with carpet cleaning, so she's allowing it to however much money. He also didn't have the amount for that. And I'm like, bro, you are useless. What do you know? Because apparently it ain't much. I'm like, damn, she didn't give you, no cheat sheet or nothing, or what potential buyers might ask you. Like, that's wild. But overall, it was nice. It was nice to get my feet wet today. So I'm about to go look over these videos, and I'm confident that I'm not going to put an offer in on this, just because it feels very rushed. Very, very rushed. I only spent 30 minutes in the house today. And then mind you, it was kind of hard to get an idea of the home itself because it was still furnished. I personally would prefer to see a house that is empty, but old girl still lives there. So all her personal items are, still there, which were super disorganized, but that's not my business. So that's where I am. We're still looking. Hopefully some more houses will go on the market soon that I can go see, because child, it's a mess. And I want to tell y'all what's going on with this realtor. And I don't know if I'm gonna do this in this video or another one, because she just learning experience when you're moving. But I'll catch up with y'all in a few. Y'all be blessed today. Leave me a comment, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.